What is up, everybody? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times, and we have a weekly race video for y'all today. We are on the 7.5-foot drag track, equipped with black track at the end, and we decided to bust out the gravity drop thing in order to help us with this track. Now, what we're going to do on this track is something we've done about a few weeks back, in which we're going to do the Hot Wheels version of the Royal Rumble, titled the Hot Wheels Rumble. But unlike last week's, we will have some implications in this one. Or not last week's, but last time I meant. Last time, we just done it just to do it, for bragging rights. This time, since we don't have no kings, yep, you know where I'm going with this one. Since we have no kings of the 7.5-foot drag, we're going to use the Hot Wheels Rumble to crown ourselves a king of the 7.5-foot drag track featuring fantasy cars. We are going to have 30 entrants right here. Here are the 30 markers out in plain view for you. And we are going to be randomly drawing cars to see who is going to get what spot. And then after that, we're going to pan the camera over here to see how they look. As you know, they go from descending order from number 1 down to the next row. And there are 6 rows in total. And with that in mind, it's time now to select the cars for today's Hot Wheels Rumble. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to do car selections. So without further ado, it's time to grab ourselves a car and see what entry he's going to get. We are racing cars in Fantasy Bin Block F. Now I'm filming this in March, so if you do see some cars that have appeared previously, just know that they'll be included in future videos, as I am filming a bunch of weekly race videos during this coronavirus outbreak because there's literally nothing to do. I'm pretty sure it may or may not be over by the time you see this live on YouTube. But here we go. First vehicle is a chromed out Bedlam, or as I call it, Bedlam in the Burbs. Here is his entry. Number 18. Next car. We will disqualify a car if it is a little tall or doesn't comply with the track at all, and then we'll put a replacement on here. So next up, Shark Cruiser, and his number is going to be number 7. I'm going to pick the next car here. I forgot what they called this, but I think they called this Monaco Grand Prix car or something like that. This is not El Rey Special because it looks totally different than that. So let's see what he gets. Number 13. Sunlight's coming in, so we might end up seeing some reflections, especially in this device right here too, that shows the numbers. So here we go. Turbine time. Let's see what he gets. Number 25. Right, next car. So they go all the way down to the bottom to find Great Gatsby. Here he is. Let's see what his number is. Number 4. Eek. By the way, if you botch on this track, then that means your run is done. No do-overs. So this could be interesting. Alright, next one. El Viento. I have a bunch of these, by the way. So here is its entry. Number 9. I just raised the chin off that vehicle so that it will make it fair for it to race on the track. Next up, we got Roadster, and the entry number is number 16. This car came out in the 2014 F case, or that version that came out in front of you. Nevertheless, next up, we have Forward Speed. We haven't seen this casting since about 2017. So I hope it comes out pretty soon. Here is its entry. Number 27. Yeah, I actually want Forward Speed to come back. I haven't seen that in a while. Or in 3 years, actually. Next car up is going to be Drift King. So here he is. Here's his entry. And he gets the number 1 spot. So he's going to start first. That means that he's going to start in the blue side of the track, which will correspond as lane 1, and then lane 2 would obviously be the red. So let's pick one at the top here. We're going to have Cloud Cutter come next. So here we go. Number 23. Let's pick another one from the top here, just because. Fast Feline, the Roadster's Coupe brother, or older Coupe brother. So here we go. Let's see what he gets. Number 26. Next car, we got RD10. Excuse me. He gets entry number 24. I'm actually going to do entries like this more often, or picks like this often. So I'm going to do it with this setup. Next up, we have Open Roadster, a underrated car from the 2000s, to say the least. Let's see what his entry is going to be. Number 21. We have another car right in front of our hands right here, and it's Maelstrom, the inaugural Hot Wheels all-out winner. Not in this color, though, but in like a orange color. So here is his entry. He gets the number 30 spot. He gets to start last. Now let's search to find Sand Stinger. Let's see what his entry is going to be. Number 12. Here we go. Next car, we got Ha! I want this to come back, but in this form. 24/7 with a gap in between the spoiler. Let's see what he gets. Number 17. I wish he got number 7, but then he'll have to get 24, but both numbers are taken. So it really wouldn't make sense. Okay, next up. This card's gonna have a hard time on the track, but hopefully it'll work out for himself. Fantastique. Let's see what he gets. Number 10. $13 more spots left. Let's do fast forward. I know it's called four-wheel drive, but I know it as fast forward. So here we go. Entry. Number 5. Good luck. Next up we have Speed Slayer. Let's see what he gets. Number 22. So far, row 5 is filled up. This one may have a problem, but we're going to try anyway. Dirty Outlaw. There is another casting that looks like this, but it's a little bit more tamer. It's called Slide Out, but hopefully I'll find that somewhere down the line. But anyway, entry is... he gets number 6. This card is not fit or doesn't do good. Like, if it gets stuck somewhere, then I will substitute it with a replacement. Because I think there might be an issue with that one. Don't know. Next up, RD3. Let's see what his entry is. Number 11. Next up, we have another Accelerator coming up on the track, and it is High Voltage. Let's see what he gets. Number 29. All but row 5 has been filled up at this point, so we're still looking for racers. Oh, we're going old school, guys. Turboa. Let's see what he gets. Number 3. All right. Next vehicle. Overboard 454. Let's see what his entry is. Number 28. Row 6 is now filled up. Pretty sure you can tell what row is which row. You got 3 cars here that is now set down right beside me. Rigger motor. This might cause a problem because it might be wide right over here, but we'll still try it. Let's see what his entry is. Number 2. Which means that Drift King and Rigger motor will start out first. And then the matchups will continue to happen as followed by the entry number. And row 1 is also filled up. So next up we got Furiosity. This card needs to be released more often. So Hot Wheels gods, please give us a magic. 5 more entries left. Let's see what he gets. Number 15. Next one we also picked from the group was GT3. Entry number 19. 3 entries left, 3 spots to fill. We're going to pick these up one by one. Okay, we'll try this one. Ground effects. Why not? How many of y'all think that this might do a good job? And also, in contrast, how many of y'all think this might fail? Let's see what his entry is, regardless. He gets number 20. 2 more left. As we have a competitor by the name of... We haven't seen him in a long time. Split decision. And his split ideology is going to hand him number 14. Which means that number 8 is up for grabs. So let's see. We're going to dig through here and grab the final card. Digging deep this time. Digging deep. Digging deep. Number 8 will go to the Fandango, or Fandango, for all you WWE fans out there. How's y'all's WrestleMania, or how was y'all WrestleMania? Anyway, that car which is the HK's Treasure Hunt for, I think, 2017, gets entry number 8. And so, here you go. There you have it. Here is how today's race is going to look like. These 2 are going to start first, and then it's going to go from there upon in. Any one of these 30 could become the king of the 7.5-foot drag. But all it takes is only one to become the winner. We're going to see which one of these 30 cars is going to become the king as we start the Hot Wheels Rumble race right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Here is entry number 1 and entry number 2 to start out the Hot Wheels Rumble. The action is as fast as it goes. So your winner is entry number 2, which is Rigger Motor. Here comes entry number 3 in the form of Turboa. Turboa botches, and your winner still is Rigger Motor. Entry number 4 has entered a track in the form of the Great Gatsby. And Rigger Motor still retains his spot. Here comes entry number 5. As Forward Speed, or no, not Forward Speed, that's later on. Fast Forward looks to try to beat Rigger Motor. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it didn't work, as Rigger Motor has defeated Fast Forward. Here comes entry number 6 in the form of Dirty Outlaw. Dirty Outlaw has been eliminated. Here comes entry number 7 in the form of Shark Cruiser. And Shark Cruiser botches and it is out just like that. And the Rigger Motor still keeps on motoring. Here comes entry number 8, the HK's Treasure Hunt from 2017, Fandango. He actually had a good effort there, but the motor guy has got it. We got entry number 9 in the form of El Viento racing on the track to see if he can beat El Rigor Motor. Does not do it. Rigor Motor still is your survivor. He moves on to his next entrant. Alright, this Fantastic, I'm not so sure on. It might win, but then again, maybe it might not. I don't know. Well, he came out the gate, but didn't have enough speed to beat the Rigor Motor as he soars on. Uh-oh, looks like he might have some competition in the RD3 as entry number 10 makes his way onto the track. Oh! He had him. He had him, but he did not have enough speed, so Rigor Motor still wins. Minor correction, RD3 was entry number 11, so here's entry number 12 in the form of a Sand Stinger. I didn't get all of it, but Sand Stinger had an opportunity there, but the motor still keeps on motoring. Alright, here are your next two, as we see the Monaco vehicle try to do its best to dethrone the Rigor Motor. Oh, the Monaco got spun out. He got back onto the track, or he botched, but he got back onto the track in record time, but does not have enough to recover. So he gets thrown into the loser spot. 12th car eliminated. Rigor Motor still stands tall. Just so I thought I'd let you know, this car Rigor Motor has now been on the track for 4 minutes and 33 seconds and counting. So let's see if he can survive split decision. He is still the longest running car on the track right now, as the clock keeps on ticking as split decision is out. Curiosity answered the challenge as he is entry number 15, getting ready to try to destroy Rigor Motor. And Curiosity does not have the fury to defeat him, as Rigor Motor has survived. Halfway through the field, and now Roadster looks to try to beat Rigor Motor. And Rigor Motor dethrones another competitor in Roadster. This car has eliminated half the field, so let's see if he can build on his stack of eliminations. Lane 2, and it goes again to Rigor Motor as he racks up his 16th elimination. Here comes entry number 18. Could we have our first ever car eliminate all 29 cars? Despite coming in at entry number 2, he could be about to create history. Ho ho! Bedlam had a shot at him, but Rigor Motor still stands strong. He racks up, I think this is elimination number 17. Here we go, guys. Entry number 19 is on the track, so let's see if Rigor Motor has what it takes to dethrone him. Can we say elimination number 18 as Rigor Motor eliminates yet another one? Here we go, guys. Ground Effects versus Rigor Motor. Let's see who is going to get this win. It's going to go to the Rigor Motor yet again as he racks up elimination number 19. We're in the 20s with entries as we see entry number 21 on the track. Rigor Motor has eliminated 20 competitors in the Hot Wheels Rumble for this week. A true record. This car has been on the track for 7.5 minutes. So let's see if he can survive. Rigor Motor eliminated car number 21 as he takes out Speed Slayer. I think there is no stopping not Cloud Cutter, but no stopping Rigor Motor this time because he racked up 21 eliminations. The most in the Hot Wheels Rumble. Count that up to be 22 now. Entry number 24 is on the track, and it is RD10. Or as I call it, RDX. Let's see who wins. RD10 had a run on him. Jesus Christ. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rigor Motor defeated yet another promising contender as he racks up elimination number 23. Entry number 25 is on the track as we see Turbine Time take on Rigor Motor. Can we add up the eliminations to 24? Count him up, count him up, count him up. He could probably go the whole distance. I can't believe we're about to see this. Rigor Motor against Fast Feline. All right, elimination number 25 here for Rigor Motor. Now he's getting a little froggy. Don't be afraid to jump, or don't jump. That makes sense. Don't be afraid to jump. Entry number 27 came on in his forward speed. Let's see if he has what it takes to dethrone Rigor Motor. He was coming up too, but Rigor Motor still stand tall. Here he is now, facing off against entry number 28 in the form of Overboard 454. Let's see if he can beat him. No, he cannot. Rigor Motor stands strong yet again, surviving over 10 minutes on the track. Here we go, entry number 29 in the form of High Voltage. I can't believe we're about to see this. All he has to do is beat one more car, and he can claim to be the first car ever in our short Hot Wheels Rumble history to defeat all 29 cars. All he has to do is beat Maelstrom, and that is coming up next. Entry number 2 in the red side, lane 2. Entry number 30. Whoa, Maelstrom, dethrone, eviscerate, eradicate. Rigor Motor, or will Rigor Motor create history that will unlikely be repeated in due time? I can't believe I'm saying this, but a car that entered in at number 2 has went on and has completely dethroned. I'm not making this up. This car has been here from the start. And look at how many cars he has eliminated. He has eliminated the entire group. I never thought I'd say this, but goddamn, Rigor Motor owns this king of the 7.5-foot drag honor for defeating 29 other cars in one go. He deserves it. All you have to do is look at the entry number. This is the car that entered in at that number. Now, you never know. This may happen somewhere down the line in the next Hot Wheels Rumble. But then it could be weeks or months if I don't do Hot Wheels Rebel races that often, that we may see this happen somewhere down the line. You never know. But this is the prime example of anything can happen when I'm filming a Hot Wheels weekly race. I had a gut feeling that it wouldn't go all the way. But then I was thinking, after he eliminated about half the field, I'm thinking, maybe, just maybe, he might just do the unthinkable. And whether you love this type of Rebel race or hate it, you gotta admit, the Rigger Motor earned that king status. And that will do it for today's Hot Wheels weekly race video. I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you are brand new watching this, be sure to subscribe and also turn on the notifications bell as well. It's your boy Chris Cage, and I'm coming at you 2 times, and we will see you at the next video. Thank you all for watching.